back at the scene of the crime. It's Friday morning. I've got a half test day today, so I'm not riding until after lunch. Which is quite cool. You can book half test day with Bemsee. So obviously the bike has not been ridden since last time at Brands with No Limits where I crashed it. So you can do all the spanner checks in the world, but obviously I won't know if there's any hidden damage until I ride it later today, which is a bit nerve-wracking. But I'm fairly confident it's ready to go. I mean, I got very lucky with it. But yeah, it's nice to get back on the pony at the same track where it went tits up last time. At this moment in time, it's damp, but I don't think it's going to be raining anymore. And I'm not out for, I don't know what time it is now, like 7:45 or something. I'm not out until about 1 o'clock, so it'll probably be dry by the time I'm out. Yeah, we'll try and get to grips with the bike and the track again, and hopefully stay on it this time. But it's been 8 weeks or so since I've ridden, and I've missed it so much. I can't wait to get back on the bike and spin some more laps. So catch you later on. So the prep for the morning now is trying to fit this little bad boy on. Get a look wide in there or something. Might have something for that. Might try and get a different angle for it, seeing as I'm down to the one GoPro now. You can see some of the gravel rash on the frame, and the tank protectors took a beating, and sort of the rear set. But replaced the engine cover, and to be honest, it's not so bad. It looks brand new from the other side, obviously, but new fairings, everything's a bit scratched and jagged, but other than that, she seems good to go. So. Drops to 94 with it in, which is obviously way too big a drop to be the actual baffle. Fortunately I can't take it out because they know. So just had my first session back on a bike in about 8 weeks or so since the smash at the last time out here. The baffle's making the bike run really hot and it's really slow, but yeah, it was good. It's nice to be back on a bike. Stayed in one piece. We got rid of the B. We are now not baffled anymore, thank fuck. Because in that test session, it felt really slow, it was really sluggish. And it was running a bit warm. I think it's still going to run a bit warm because of that thing, which I've not seen much of this year. But it hasn't overheated before. so the baffle wasn't helping, but we'll out again in a minute, see if that's helped it run a bit cooler. So I know it's only the test day, but what's it like being back at Brands after what happened at the last visit?
It's good. I like it here. Good track, good facilities.
By the bins.
Yeah, nice and tucked away out the way at the bottom. Sorted. Sun is shining. One more, do you want?
Yeah, it doesn't look as packed in as what we used to here, but that thing's up there. We're down surrounded by some sidecars and a mini twin and an old two-stroke thing, so
right, first call.
Third session didn't go so well. I think it was like my third flying lap. And this little fucker decided to ejecto Cito cuz at Graham Hill Bend. So obviously that's the first left-hander for a while, so she went through the gravel, stayed on it though. Bit sketchy. Okay, so I'm in a bit of a problem here, and it's beginning to become more of a problem the more I delve into it. So foot peg come off, lost the little spacer thing in here. So when you obviously put that there and screw the foot peg on, it pinches the gear shifter and doesn't allow it to move. Now I've got nothing that will fill that gap that enables the foot peg to go tight onto it, but enables the gear shifter to move freely. So I'm trying to make something, but it's not going to plan at the moment. But I'm just arrived and you're about to tell me you fixed the problem.
No, we need to go up there with the shop.
Why?
Back to tricks and see what they work.
Alright, I think we've done it. I'm not proud of it. It doesn't look fantastic. It's on there and it seems to work. Let's see whether it survives or not. Saturday morning, we're back on this bullshit. Had a test day yesterday, managed like 2 and a bit sessions. All the drama which will be documented, of course. We got qualifying at about 10 o'clock, I think. Which is basically going to be like another test session / making sure the foot peg podge works properly. And obviously still reloading the bike in the track, so yeah, the weather looks fantastic, so I'm not going to piss around changing wheels and tyres and shit like that last minute, which was a bit of a winner. So just go and ride. There's anything left to do. So here's a bit of insider information for you. Bought these boots second hand, and they were a size too big because I wanted the green ones. They were the first ones that came up close to my size. So it means I've got to wear 2 pairs of thick socks to sort of make them fit. Today's offerings, these fluffy bad boys. Tell me I'm not sexy. So, most disappointed I've been coming off the bike for a while. I think it was like 4 seconds slower than it was last year. No obvious reason why. Struggling to trust the bike with the foot peg thing, but I like the laughing face on that one. So what's your first impressions of the sidecars, man, after we've just watched them?
Absolutely bonkers and so much fun to watch.
Pretty cool.
Crazy people.
Right, I've qualified. We're out in a minute for race 1. What's the spirit animal?
A black spider monkey.
Why?
They're cheeky, clever, crazy.
Alright then. Not lost! Not lost! I did just get that in a 9-lap race around Brands Indy though, so but not lost. Okay, so went quicker in the race than quali, which is better than riding around doing 56s. I know a couple of corners where I'm losing time, but there's nothing I can do about it now, I don't think. Well, improve my left corner in everywhere would help, but particularly here, the corner that's really hurting me is Graham Hill, I think. And hopefully some upgrades over winter will help find some free time for me, but yeah, I went a bit quicker, didn't finish last, didn't get the wooden spoon, which was good, so had good fun. It's lunchtime now. When we come back from lunch, it's race 7. I'm not out till race 17, so we've got a chance to watch some sidecar racing, which me and Mum are looking forward to. Maybe watch from Paddock Hill Bend and watch them all go into turn 1. It might be quite funny. The guys say it's sketchy and I believe them, so we'll watch it. So we're somewhere around here now. We'll be there in a minute. Day's flown by like it always does. No changes to the bike, no changes to me. Just go out and same thing again. Race for the wooden spoon. Try not to get it. Hopefully try and crack a little bit or more off the lap time, but yeah, we've only got all day tomorrow to play with, yeah. got lapped again only by the guy in first place rather than the guy in first, second and third this time, so the bike's decided it's going to try and rattle absolutely everything loose now. So punishing apparently. Did I go faster in that one, Bob?
55.
Slower then. Slower apparently. So I'm just out grabbing a roll after the race, and Mum's giving me this shit. Look, there's 2 bottoms. 2 fucking bottoms of the roll. Sunday morning, try a new camera angle, see if that works. 2 races again today. They're a bit longer today. They're 11 laps rather than 9 laps yesterday. So I was getting lapped yesterday. I'm definitely getting lapped today. But yeah, we've got another probably hour or so until I'm out. Starting at the back again, we'll just go from there. The updates have fallen off a little bit because I'm just enjoying chilling out, to be honest. Back out for race 4, which is the last race of the weekend in a minute. Just do the same as what I've been doing all weekend, ride around. Obviously I'm not fast, obviously I'm not actually battling with anyone, so it's just seat time really. Make sure I don't fuck the bike for No Limits finale at Donington next week. But yeah, it's been a good weekend. Consistent weather has been nice change rather than piss arsing around with fucking swapping tyres all the time. So that's been nice. Blue skies, a little bit of clouds, temperature's good. Yeah, it's been a nice weekend. It's been good. So I was editing the Brands Hatch video and I realised I didn't really do like an outro or like a sign off or anything like that, so I thought I'd stick this bit in now. It's like a reflection of the weekend for me. So qualifying, I was really disappointed. I was like, 4 seconds slower than my personal best. And the last time I went around Brands Indy was on a bike that, wasn't really playing ball. So I thought I'd smash my personal best, like no problem. And to be 4 seconds slower, I was like super demoralised by that. But then I kind of thought, I always qualify poorly. I'll shave some time off in the race. No problem. And that didn't really happen. I was riding around the last in my class all weekend, not bothering my personal best at all. And I was like a little bit like disappointed with my performance. But it's easy for like to say, oh yeah, I was coming back from a big crash, but I didn't feel like I was riding with a lack of confidence. So I don't feel like I can even blame the crash. There's definitely a couple of things on the bike that's got some free time in there, things that I weren't enjoying that I've already mentioned, like the tyre and the shock and stuff like that. Obviously the front forks are like bog stock as well. So the suspension in general and the tyres, I wasn't really enjoying. Maybe the deficit that I've got in my performance on those parts was highlighted at a short track like Brands Indy. But yeah, I was quite disappointed. But then on reflection, I started racing for fun. I'd done 4 track days in novice group before I started racing. I always expected to be like at the back, getting lapped every race. And up until now, that's not happened very often. So, yeah, I can't grumble too much about it. I had a fun weekend. It was important to get back on the bike, especially at Brands, which is where I had the crash. So, in reflection, it was still a good weekend and I had lots of fun, and that's what racing's about. It was just a shame the results weren't there. But I know what I can sort of do moving forward to give me less excuses. I can't blame the bike. So if I fix the things I don't like on it, so that's what I've got to do over winter. And then if I'm still struggling, not beating PBs next year, then I know that I've got to look inward and I can't just race to excuse my way out of every situation. But next time out is Donington for the No Limits finale, back in the newcomer class. So hoping for a little bit better result, a little bit further away from dead last. And newcomers would be good. And it's also going to be interesting to see if the suspension and the tyres that I'm not enjoying are as much of a problem around a longer circuit like Donington. So yeah, that'll be the next one. So keep your eye out for that.